just looking at the silver prices, I've already made the money back that I lost the other day in the mistake in coinage. So I really wasn't that worried about it. The good thing is the guy's gonna honor, the mistake. But even if he didn't, I've already made $50 on the 10 coins that I bought. So that totally makes up for the $20 or $21.50 or whatever it was that I lost in the mistake of not double checking my coins before I left the establishment. So yeah, silver's gonna go crazy. They say it's gonna go up to at least 450 is what the true value is supposed to be. That's underinflated right now. Kind of like they overinflate diamond prices and people are overpaying for diamonds. Right now you can buy silver underinflated. So the key is to look for different underinflated markets like silver. Take advantage of it before it corrects itself. If you live long enough, some people who have known this for a lot longer than I have, had been buying silver a lot longer than I have. They may be old. They may be like 80 something or 90 something, barely hanging on right now, and they've been, holding out for this big boom, and they over predicted the market, or they were before their time, so to speak. And you're not going to be able to enjoy the benefits of their labor. However, if they do have people to air their stuff to, then they'll get to, their children or grandchildren or whoever will be able to benefit from it. And that it's generation. That's another rabbit trail, but generational wealth is a hard thing to wrap your head around, because for someone like me who doesn't really have someone to leave their wealth to, what do you do? I mean, you could create a charitable organization like Hershey did and continue your legacy that way, or you could do like I'm doing and pass it on to your nieces and nephews. My brother and I are trying to figure out how to do generational wealth to where it will be unadulterated, I guess you could say, or foolproof. It'll be safe, hack proof. But also you want to set it up to where the kids aren't going to fuck it up either, It's like, how do you do all that stuff? So we're learning that. But yeah, because it's like, I'm doing all this prepping, so to speak, this investing, but I don't really have heirs to air my stuff to, except my brother's kids. So it's like, I kind of feel sorry for the people who were prepping for something that will come after their lifetime. And then maybe their kids or grandchildren or nieces and nephews or whatever won't appreciate all the hard work that they did. So it's kind of sad. But yeah, because I saw, when I went in and bought my silver, there was a guy there cashing in his silver. And we were like, hey, hold on to your silver. But this guy's like 70 something. And he's like, I'm going to enjoy my money. But he was actually coming in and going to exchange it for gold, which was probably not a bad idea either. He probably should have just still held out held on to the silver until it went up to like 450, 500, then cashed it out and turned it into gold. But which is probably what I'm gonna do. I've got silver stashed all over the place, so I'm right now digging it all out and putting it all in one place. And then when it goes up to $1,000 an ounce, if it goes up to $1,000 an ounce, then I'll cash out at that time and pay off my debts, pay off my real estate, be debt free, and then all the rest of my money is going to go into dividend stocks at that point. And people are like, oh, the stock market is going to crash. Yeah, well, that's the best time to buy. What I'm learning, I'm not 100% on this, but I'm pretty sure I'm on the mark with this. During quantitative tightening, you want to buy renewable assets, land, gold, silver, whatnot. During quantitative easing, you want to buy paper assets, primarily stocks, bonds, stuff like that. So we're at the tail end of the opportunity to buy silver and turn a profit on it. Gold too, maybe. Gold's a little underpriced right now, but not to the extent that silver is. Silver is like the best opportunity right now. Land, this is not the time to buy land. So this is the best time to sell land. Sell land, move that cash into paper assets. Then once the paper assets boom, sell the paper assets and go buy some land. And or some more gold and silver or whatever, renewable assets. So yeah. So we are just entering quantitative easing. So from what I understand, it's the best time to go into paper assets. And then during quantitative tightening is the best time to go into renewable assets. So don't quote me on that, but that's what I've learned anyways. So yeah. But yeah, silver is already, well, it went up $5 today, I guess. And but it's already almost $10 more than what I paid. I paid just under spot for my silver, and spot was $85 an ounce, and now it's 92, 93. So doing pretty good. Now, like I said, most of my silver I bought at $25 and $35 an ounce. And if I would have bought the $800 worth of silver back then, I'd have a lot more. So I got about 10 ounces. So 10. No, wait. Let's just go 800 divided by 35. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. Divided by 35. I always do that. Divided by 35. I'd have basically had double, a little more than double the silver that I bought the other day. So I could have got 20 ounces, 22 ounces, almost 23 ounces for the same price that I paid the other day. So it's pretty much doubled. I mean, on average, the silver I bought before was probably $30 an ounce. But now that I bought these 10 ounces at $80 an ounce, it kind of brings up my average. So, and I don't know exactly how many coins I got at that $30 average. So, you know, I never kept track. I never counted. You know, I just kind of hid them in random places. So now I'm just kind of digging them out and putting them all in one spot. And I think so far I have about 30 ounces of silver that I've dug out that I have in one place. And I know I have more somewhere. So I just gotta keep digging. But I got a lot of shit. So I figure if I just randomly put my silver in different places, and I got some gold too, but not that much. If I randomly put my silver in different places and someone finds my stash, they'll think they found everything. And they won't figure that I got more stashed over here, you know? So I guess it's kind of like squirrels burying their food all over the place. It's like, well, I can dig it up later. I might lose some, but I still got more over here, and I got more over here, you know. But so far nobody's stolen any of my silver. My old friend made an attempt to break into my overseas storage containers and steal my silver, and I'm glad that I had someone else around at the time who was packing a firearm and ran him off. So he kind of saved the day on that one. Because, yeah, my old friend ended up robbing me of other things and tried to rob me of my silver, too. Oh, shit, it's snowing. I had a feeling it was going to snow. Anyways. So, yeah. I'm just sitting here on my 34-hour reset. I'm kind of bored. So, I'm going to go work out. I let my Planet Fitness membership expire after COVID because they wouldn't let us work out during COVID. So after that, I just canceled it, and then I haven't been to the gym since. So I'm renewing it now and getting back into the gym because I'm not unhealthy per se, but I'm not as healthy as I was and I should be. So it's time to get back into the gym and get a little bit more active. I eat right for the most part. Take my herbs and stuff like that. Herbs, minerals, vitamins, homeopathic remedies. So I do pretty good for the most part, but I can do better. So I'm working on that. Anyways, yeah. Hurry up and buy some silver before it goes over $100. Actually, I think I would say safely I would stop buying at like $250. And that's when it's probably going to start drying up, is around $250. Because a lot of people that bought at $25 and $35 an ounce is probably going to be cashing out between now and $250. And between $250 and $500 is where it's going to start drying up. So, yeah. So I might buy another 10 ounces, but I think I'm going to stop there because I should have bought more when it was cheaper. But I'll stop there. If it goes up to 1,000, great. I'll cash out and pay off some of my debt, and then go back to what I was doing before, dividend stocks and stuff like that. Wait for silver to go back down, and then buy some more. But I don't think it'll go back down under 450. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Nobody knows the future. But they need it in technology, so they'll probably try to underinflate it again. But we'll see what happens. All right, party on.